All right. Welcome again, people, to MG Sports TV. So apparently, Michail Antonio is also on Chelsea's radar. Unfortunately, it didn't work out as how Chelsea would want it. So Chelsea's actually on a spending spree this season, and they have definitely targeted Reggae Boy Michail Antonio to be a part of their project or a short-term project. So also, Everton is also a team that is also heavily linked with Mikel Antonio, as I've previously reported that Wolverhampton has also made connection with this player. But unfortunately, David Moyes is not having any of it. So, guys, please do smash the like button and also hit the subscribe button if you do so. Guys, I have a Patreon account. I really, really want you guys to support the Patreon account, and it really helps us at the channel, people, because we're looking to expand. We're trying our best to expand, and the only way we can expand, people, is via your support. So let me show you just a little bit on about the Patreon. Let me just give you guys just a little bit. As you can see, that's how it looks. You guys will get regular updates on a regular basis, just the same as how you get information on the channel. So please, people, do go out and support a channel. The Patreon, the link will be in the description. Please do so. Now, let's get to the details. Mikel Antonio heavily linked with a move to Chelsea, and a formal bid was declined. These reports. Let me show you where these reports are coming from. First time I saw it, someone sent it to me. It was via Talk Sports, actually. Really interesting. So let's get into the article, people. Let's get into the article. Let's get a better understanding of what is happening. So West Ham have rejected a cheap loan offer from Chelsea for Mikel Antonio, according to reports. So this is the MSN Sports, people. The Blues are struggling with a lot of injuries at this moment, at this point in time. Bro just suffered a long-term knee injury in a friendly last month. Christian Pulisic, Raheem Sterling, they are all out. With several attacking players out and the available ones struggling on the pitch, the Blues have been active in the transfer market. A huge spending spree last summer. Todd Bowley has already spent over 130 million this month, and you're still having a striker problem. That means something is most definitely wrong. You spend that amount of money and still having a striker problem. But apparently, Mikel Antonio, I'm not sure if Mikel Antonio is even the type of player that would suit a Chelsea system. So, for me personally, this one was quite strange. Was really quite strange. But let's continue, people. Let us continue with the details. Joao Felix also brought. Okay. Chelsea beat Arsenal to sign off Mikhailo Mudryk, signing the Ukrainian winger from Shakhtar Donetsk for around 88 million pound. Joao Felix was also brought in from Atletico Madrid for 11 million loan fee, but was sent off on his debut, making him unavailable for 3 games, one of which has been played. And Kai Havertz leading the line ahead of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. I'm say Aubameyang. Potter tried to bring in Antonio. According to The Guardian, Chelsea made a shock loan offer to sign the 32-year-old until the end of the season. Yes, Chelsea injury crisis was so bad they tried to sign Antonio. With all due respect, the Jamaican international is a fine footballer, but this is still very bizarre. This is still a very bizarre one. The report claimed that the Blues inquired about Antonio, asking West Ham if they could sign him on a loan for the remainder of the 2022-2023 season. Chelsea tried to strike a cheap deal, but were ultimately unsuccessful. The Hammers rejected the offer as they do not want to loan out the striker, though it is said they would be open to selling him. There is interest from Premier League rivals Wolves, who are in dire need of a new striker. Earlier this month, they sought to sign him for a whooping. Woo! Oh, this is a Chelsea still. Let's try to sign Matheus Cunha for a whooping 44 from Atletico Madrid, but that didn't work out as well. But I don't need to go any further in this article. But also, apparently Everton, let me see if I can find it. Apparently Everton, let me bring it up, people. Let me bring it. Let me see if I can show it to you, people. Everton transfer news. Toffee shows interest in Michail Antonio after Chelsea offer snubbed. Everton are interested in signing Michail Antonio with West Ham United, allegedly open to offers for the veteran striker this month. According to Talksport, who claim that Everton are ready to turn to Antonio as they hope to bring in a new striker. West Ham are allegedly willing to let Antonio leave this month as long as they can find a replacement. Lampard and Everton are now ready to join the race after Wolverhampton Wanderers showed a real interest. There has even been interest from Chelsea, according to the Guardian, but West Ham snubbed their attempts at a loan deal. West Ham are pushing to land Lorient striker Terem Murphy. Oh, interesting. Really, really interesting. I would love to see him in the league. And if he can cope. Who has also been linked with Everton, and the deal for him could see Antonio leave. So, that is what's happening right here, people. So, these are the clubs that are heavily interested in acquiring the service of Reggae Boy, Michail Antonio. Will he make the move? That is the interesting part, people. That is the interesting part. Because at present moment, he has kind of slid in the picking order. Not really the first team option for David Moyes. No, they're most likely using Skamaka as the first team option. So Michail Antonio basically play most of the cup games them, or if they want to rest Skamaka. But I do think Michail Antonio would likely to make one of these moves. Maybe that's one of the reasons why they are open to let him go this transfer window. And this is going to be very interesting because Michail Antonio 32 is actually on the ending stage of his career right now. It's not like Michail Antonio was like a striker like a Benzema. He's not that level type striker where even at 36, 37, you will get that high potency quality from him. He's not that type of striker. Nonetheless, he's a good striker. He's a proven Premier League striker. So some of the clubs who are struggling would most definitely look at this as an option or an opportunity to bring in a proven Premier League striker to bolster their squad and get in some goals. So we're going to keep track of this, people. We're definitely going to keep track of this and give you guys updates as soon as they come in. So I will see you guys again on the next upload, people. I do have some other aspects to cover. So hopefully you guys are doing good. And I'll see you next time, people. MG Sports TV, people. We are out. Boom.